Hey everyone, welcome to Vegas Showbiz. My name is Michael and this is my son Enzo. We just got done with the Las Vegas FlyOver experience, which is located on the Strip right next door to the Hard Rock Cafe. We did the FlyOver Iceland experience, to be specific. We had a great time. We're gonna give you a breakdown of the whole thing here. You already saw some video and photos from when we were walking in. Now we're gonna talk about our experience. So let me start off by saying that you're gonna wanna stick to the end of this video because I've got a pro tip to save you a lot of money on tickets. We did it for practically free and it's not the cheapest thing to do, so stick around for the end and I'll tell you how we did that. So when we got there, they told us to arrive about 30 minutes early, and honestly, that was probably unnecessary. I think they want to give you some time to hang out at their bar, go to their gift shop, all that stuff. It wasn't until about 10 minutes before the flight, as they call it, that we got called in. Once we do go inside, we waited in an area where there was like, they were kind of staging people to go in. And then we got to see a little introductory video. Let's talk about that video because it was kind of a cool thing with the screens.
Yeah, so there was this video, before we go on the ride, there's like this video that they show us about this like lady, this old lady or something talking about Iceland.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And there was two screens. There was a circular screen up in front of you, like a big circle flat facing you. And then another one, it was directly over a round circular screen that was almost like a pool of water below it. So there was like video being shown together and they complemented each other, which was really cool.
Yeah.
That was like 5 minutes or something just to give you an intro on Iceland. And then they brought you in to get seated for the actual ride.
Yeah.
Now we've done this at Disneyland Disney World, excuse me. 2 years ago we did this at Disney World, same kind of experience, but this one was entirely dedicated to Iceland. So you're in a chair, it slides you forward and there's a massive screen in front of you.
Yeah.
Super high def screen. What did you think about the ride, Enzo? I want you to talk loud so they can hear you on the camera, okay?
Well, I thought it was really cool because like when you're flying through clouds and stuff, they like sprinkle water on top of you. And my favorite part about it was at the end when you're flying through like fireworks and stuff, and then you go over this like big clock or something. It's really cool.
Now I'm wondering if that's really your favorite part because there were 3 different times during the show where he's like, "This is my favorite part, Dad." It was pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it's a multi-sensory experience, right? So you're getting the water misted on you when you're going by the waterfalls. Beautiful waterfalls too. I've never seen so many waterfalls in my life. And you're smelling things, right? Like you fly through a field of flowers and you're smelling those flowers as you go by. So all of your senses are like on alert while you're doing this, right?
The funniest part about the ride, when you like fly over like a river or something, there's like this guy kayaking. He just like flops over this little
He went over the waterfall, right?
Yeah, he went over the waterfall. He just goes face first into the water. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, there was a lot of people in the seats that were like gasping at times because it really does feel like you're flying. I mean, you come over an edge and all of a sudden you're going down and there's a waterfall and you see a kayaker going over the falls, and you know, it's so immersive. I mean, I don't know how high up. You're floating up in the air, maybe 15, 20 feet. It's hard to tell because it's all dark besides the screen. But I mean, you're just trapped into it and you feel like you are totally flying over Iceland. And let me tell you, there's a lot more to Iceland than just ice. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. That said, they offer rides on a lot of other attractions. I tried to take photos of all the different things, but we're already saying we really want to do the Vegas FlyOver experience as well. I mean, there's just so many different ones to do. It looks really cool.
There's like Colorado, there's Utah, there's so many.
A lot of different places. And in the gift shop, they have documentaries on where they show you the making of them, which is really cool. You can buy t-shirts and mugs and all that different stuff. So really a fun place to check out. You know, I would recommend it. Would you?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, it's very fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You're right. It feels like you're flying around. Like you don't really like, you know you're not flying, but it feels like
it tricks you.
It tricks you.
Yeah.
Because you can smell like flowers when you fly over them.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, I'd say we give it 2 thumbs up for sure. We definitely recommend it. Let me tell you guys how we got to see this for practically nothing. There's a website out there called houseseats.com, houseseats.com. They operate in a number of different cities around the country, Vegas being like their biggest one. And when you get a membership to House Seats, it allows you to claim tickets to different attractions. I see the FlyOver experience on House Seats all the time. You can do a 2-person membership, a 4-person, I think 4 might be the most. But once you get your membership in place, you can claim tickets to different events all the time. So in our case, I ended up getting a 2 years for the price of one deal for 2 people. I think I paid like $120 for 2 of us, and it was good for 2 years. We're claiming tickets on this thing all the time. It's either my wife and I going to a show on the weekends, or in this case, my son and I are going to an experience. So, I mean, you know, I paid that upfront cost, but you know, you don't have to be a local to get the best out of this, because even if you're coming to town, I paid for a year, but you can also do like a much shorter term membership. I believe 2 months is their shortest term, but for 2 people, it's still only about $50. If you're willing to just come to Vegas, have a good time, you're not trying to see a specific thing, but you just want to go and do fun things, you cannot beat house seats. I mean, you could easily catch like a show one night, a comedy thing the next night, maybe some music or whatever. It's not going to work out if you're dead set on seeing like, you know, the latest Katy Perry show or something really specific like that. You're just going to have to buck up and buy those tickets or find another way. But if you're open to having a good time and just experiencing all the amazing entertainment in this town, you cannot beat house seats. If you want to check it out, I've got a referral link which I'll add to the description of this video. Help me out if you want to buy your tickets through that. So that's all we've got for this one. If you could help us out by liking the video and most importantly subscribing to our channel, we would really appreciate that. We're trying to grow the channel and your support goes a long way by subscribing, so we would appreciate that. So that's all we got. You got anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. All right, we're gonna go eat. We're hungry. We had a great time. Check out the FlyOver experience and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye. Bye-bye.